Let's discuss VOSS by Patrick White. Patrick White is an Australian writer. He has written VOSS in 1957. This very title of the novel VOSS is after the name of the protagonist, that is Johann Ulrich Voss. Johann Ulrich Voss actually is talking about a German explorer. It is based on the real story about a Prussian explorer. His name of Ludwig Leichhardt. So this story is after this person, Ludwig Leichhardt. But we should also understand this fact that we have Voss as the protagonist here, not Ludwig. It's just the story inspired from there. He was a Prussian, and here in the story, Voss is a German explorer who wants to cross Australian continent. Patrick White is an Australian writer that I told you. So two characters are there, as it's a love story. No doubt, it's a tragic story actually. I will tell how. Laura is a girl, intelligent girl who lives in Sydney, and Voss both fall in love with each other and meet when Voss departs to cross the Australian continent. But what happens? Voss never returns. He dies on the way. He is not the only person who died. Rest who were there to accompany him, they all die. Only one person is left alive, that was Mr. Jude. So it's talking about the love between both, that they maintain the love even if they were away from each other through a long distance relationship through letters. But unfortunately was caught in dangers and suffers a lot. A lot of adversity comes on the way, and finally he dies. Other explorers accompanying him also die. This question is asked, who was left alive? So it is Mr. Jude who was left alive. So at the end we have a scene where the unveiling of the statue of Mr. Voss is there, and this unveiling of the statue is done by Laura. There are certain stories which are in between, like Laura was spending time with the children, adopting children and all. But at the end, finally this happens. It is unveiling of the statue of Voss as he dies. And the presence of two people, at least we can notice, Laura and Mr. Jude, the last person who was actually left alive during the exploration. Thank you very much for listening to me.